This is gonna sound absolutely ridiculous, and I am doing this video against my will, but my heart is like, okay, you have to try this because, you know, you have to try it. So this might take a little bit longer than 90 seconds because I'm gonna have to explain some things. I don't know what I'm applying to. I don't know if this is the right place to apply to, but I need to be in front of a group of musicians, people that know the industry, people that have the connections, people that know how things are done, essentially. I have a talent. I have a very weird thing that I've had my entire life, but I never pay attention to it. And now it's come to a point where, it has potential. I have like an oversupply of melodies. I have this ease with music that I'm constantly creating melodies in my head, and lyrics too. Like I used to write music, but now I don't. What I do is like I sing to heal myself, to help with my problems. And I just have a facility for like making music. I'm not trained. I'm not musically trained. I don't want to be musically trained. I think expressing yourself should come as a right of existence, as just a way of expressing yourself and your perspective of the world. So I've been quite critical with trying not to train myself too much when it comes to the artistic side, because for me it's like a personal experience. But I feel, and I'm strongly encouraged by my heart to put myself out there, because I feel like it is more relevant than ever to not just show radical authenticity, but to show radical vulnerability and remind ourselves of the core values that make us humans, in order to be able to empathize with each other, but to also bring art and artistic expression into that context of humanity and the rawness of it all. I have some videos that I could share. I would like to be in front of the team and just kind of like show you what I can do live, because I don't rehearse, I don't practice. I just put my camera on and I just start singing about things that happened to me, things that I've experienced. I've recently gone through like a massive um identity crash, kind of like life crisis. I've been in way too many places. I've done way too many things. So I was meant to be training to be a corporate solicitor in September last year, and I left everything. I left a very secure and comfortable career to honor myself, to align myself with my original self. I'm still not really even sure what I'm doing. I know that music is something that I used to be super passionate about when I was little, and arts too. I went to art school in Venezuela where I grew up. I then moved to the UK in 2026. I was going to go into modeling, decided not to do it, went into corporate law, chase safety. I've been in amazing places, met incredible people, but unfortunately, I built a life that wasn't authentic. It was very systemic. And something's happened to me recently, which I can only describe as a spiritual awakening, which is kind of like giving me too many information of too many weird things that are happening. And I am trying to contextualize those feelings with words and music and everything, but I feel like there is so much to unpack there, and this is information that I feel that can be used for creating something amazing, and it's something that I would like to share with a great group of people in collaboration and transform this into an experience. I've had problems in the past with mental health issues, specifically anxiety and panic attacks due to corporate, but also I've grown like super disconnected from my identity, from my femininity, from values that for me were super important growing up, like romance. And recently, I was gonna get married in June, had to cancel the wedding in December. Cancel the wedding. We didn't get married. All of this happened because I had kind of like a spiritual encounter with somebody who I think could be my soulmate. Weird stuff are happening, so many subjects, super abstract, super difficult to unpack, but I feel like there is a new generation that's kind of like identifying with similar subjects and topics, and I think these are going to be the subjects moving forward. So I bring a very raw perspective of the reality of what's happening out there, what's happening with our generation, the problems people are feeling from so many different perspectives, from different backgrounds, from different industries, from being in different places at different times. I have rational mind, passionate heart, spiritual soul, speak three languages: English, Spanish, Portuguese. I like to sing, I like to dance, I like to write, I like to paint. I have so many inspired, like I'm so inspired to do so many things at the moment, and I feel within myself that I should put myself out there because something incredible could happen. My rational mind is saying this doesn't make any sense. You're a corporate lawyer. You have not trained musically. But at the same time, I do feel like there is something super beautiful about putting yourself out there in your human form, not to just be a product to generate revenue and follow the trends, but to actually reclaim what art means, what music means, the therapeutic and human right to connect with people through music and try and do something that revolutionizes everything and it brings us back to our human nature, I suppose. At least that's what I'm trying to do with myself. Yeah, 6 minutes. Wow. Well, I hope somebody would like to get in touch with me and try and work collaboratively on this. All right, thanks.